And that's a completely new thing that probably led to Trump getting elected.
Yeah, I mean, the causality there is tricky, but because there's a lot of things. I mean,
Yeah, there's a lot of
I mean,
things.
it's
But without it, he probably doesn't get elected.
It's tough to know. I mean, I do come back to this point that every major incumbent lost their elections around the world this year.
But I think that's also
But it might be because of that revealing how kind of incorrect and dishonest I think some of these governments were.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's quite possible. And I mean, I do think that there is this cycle that goes on where, within a society, it's not just the government that has power. There's like certain people who are in these like culturally elite positions, and journalists, TV news anchors, like who are the people who people broadly trust, right? They're not all in government. They're like a lot of people in other positions. It's like, who are the people that basically people look to, and I think that's basically, it needs to shift for the internet age. And I think a lot of the people who people look to before, they're kind of realizing, hey, they weren't super honest about a lot of these issues that we face. And I think that's partially why, social media isn't a monolithic thing. It's not that people trust Facebook or X. They trust the creators and the voices that they feel like are being authentic and giving them valuable information on there. So there's, I think, going to be just this whole new class of creators who basically become the new kind of cultural elites that people look at and are like, okay, these are the people who give it to me straight. And I think that's a thing that is, maybe it's possible because of social media. I think it's also just the internet more broadly.